Hello, everyone. Thank God it's Friday. It's our anniversary. Yay!
7 whole years.
Even if I shout it alone in the studio. How you doing, Mikey? Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
7 whole years.
7 years.
We've been doing this back to back every single day.
Can you imagine? This time 7 years ago was my first time on the show.
Oh, yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
I can't believe that I've done this show for 7 years and I'm not any richer.
Yeah.
I'm still as poor as a church rat.
Hey, Mikey.
I said when I started this show, before 1 year, I buy car, do the hey, I just did like I did.
That's why I still use it now.
Can you imagine? So, well, but all the same, it's been a pleasurable 7 years. I've loved almost every minute of the show.
Yes.
So, and I want to salute the ladies who are no more here with us.
Yes. That's gone to bigger things.
That started with us and, you know, are no more with us.
They're all doing well in their various endeavors. And we thank God for their lives.
We thank God for that. And
how you doing, Neymar?
Nima,
you didn't get the memo. Mike and I are in.
You see, you people
are in this neon green today. Yeah, we got. First, we did a moteku together. Now we just somehow woke up. When I woke up, that's why I can just scream. How you doing? Happy anniversary to you, Nima.
Happy anniversary, Morayo. I woke up this morning and I thought, 7 years. Me, I joined after like 8 months.
Yeah.
Well, I was in a place of gratitude all through. Yes, okay, we did not count cash, but the influence.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes, I looked at the road recently and I felt if I had been clamoring about this road before the rain started on this platform, I would have gotten changes because the ones that I've been clamoring about, the things I talk about, I go back there, I see changes.
Hey, how come you won't? They've answered you.
States
now. States, they are more.
Maybe they don't watch TV.
Because of your view, just recently I complained about a portion of the road. I didn't even come on the show to say, I just sent an email to the appropriate authorities and they put an amelioration there. That place had become area boys highway place on mile 2. They'll be stopping your car and saying they're assisting you and hitting on the glass. And that alone, I passed there on Monday and there was no hitting on my glass. I was like, small sanity, don't come back just by sending. So there's a lot of influence that I've gained on the show that I cannot.
Definitely, we can't count the
cash. We've all gained.
Yes, we've all have, all of us, every single one of us. Even, even I'm also very grateful for the impact, the opportunities, the doors that have opened. People just because you're on the show, people open doors for you. They won't at least let you in first. Even if you say rubbish show, at least Bolino, tell us what you know. They'll tell you about the show, and then you now have to defend yourself. But I thank God for
it's been that influence we cannot deny.
Yes,
we cannot deny that a lot of us have governors' text phone numbers that we can text, and you know. Yeah. Ministers, commissioners, you know, so it's a good thing. That's all.
It's not everything.
That's all.
Let me make you laugh. So in my community, we've had power issues over the years, and I have never said anything. The first time I said something, even this Ramadan, this power disco gave me something to break my fast.
Imagine that. Because
influence is a lot of things, and I look at my neighbors, and they will gather money and make a lot of noise, but the money never goes anywhere.
Yoruba people say that Taban Wawo. Because at the end of the day, that you're looking for is money. That money, the money you're looking for is to go and buy honor. Once you have that honor, that's fine. So we are grateful for the influence that we have. I'm grateful for the fans, those of you that love the show. Thank you so much. God bless you. And even a fan paid for our cake today.
Yes.
Like to appreciate the fan.
Want to be mentioned.
She lives abroad.
She was here. Yeah. She's been with us. I had pictures with her. In fact, when she sent those pictures, I was shocked. Yes. Just one of those Instagram messages I would respond to. And
your view audience, please, let's not forget
Mr. Dan.
Mr. Dan. Oh, no.
And the whole crew, we miss you guys so much.
Tessie, Hassan, Mr. Dan. Oh, my goodness. All of them, we miss you.
Thank you very much. And again, to those who always give us things on Wednesdays, Yomi Legend.
Yomi Legend, for sure, every month.
Mr. Legend, thank you. He's always sending us so much.
Thank you for my Salah small chops.
This
one was
send you a nice platter for Salah.
Very nice platter for Salah.
And Cream Slices always gives us cake every Wednesday. Yes. And a lot of people support. And also the Mr. Tijani sends us bigger drinks every Wednesday, every last Wednesday of the month. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for helping us enjoy.
What's this shopping mall that, you know, with our mugs? The shopping mall.
Yes, Adas Small. Yes, Adas Small also sends us mugs. And thank you so much, everybody, for all the support over the years. And obviously, Indomie Noodles always sends us stuff. Indomie Noodles, Mr. Yinka Adebayo always help us to ensure that we have stuff to give to our audience. We appreciate all of you. God bless you.
It's not a slide to anybody that will forget, but I'm trying to remember more.
Yes, we'll remember later. The chair is just starting. Let's go on a quick break.
We'll be thanking everybody.
Don't worry, 2 hours.
We'll be thanking everybody as we are going along. We will thank our husbands, our partners for letting us come out.
We should, though.
Let's breeze through the front pages. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Yes, we're starting with the punch today. NCDC cries out as rapid test kits black market. No, let me take that again. NCDC cries out as rapid test kits black market rises. Yes. Bobrisky arrested over alleged 30 million naira scam. Abiodun restricts Ogun lockdown to weekends. Buhari orders military crackdown as Sokoto bandits kill 70. Power distributors sue FG over business interference. Police remove Adeleke's name from exam fraud charges. Buhari writes National Assembly seeks $5.5 billion fresh loan. And FG Obasanjo faults US over additional fresh probe. Let's start with
Bobrisky, please. Let me start with Bobrisky.
Yes. What happened to Bobrisky?
His name is Idris Okuneye. A business lady had reported him to the fraud units that he had defrauded of 30 million. So they arrested him. They are going to investigate before they charge him. They didn't disclose her name. Yeah, they've released him now. And they said we had to grant, I have to read that out. We had to grant him bail because of the lockdown. And we are also mindful of the people we take into custody. But the case is still under investigation.
That's very suggestive, Mikey.
That's why I had to read it out. Listen, that's why I had to read it out. Because they said they are not, I was listening to one radio station this morning. And they said they're not sure. They assume that they're not sure whether they should put him in the female cell or the male cell. What if they put him in the male cell, something might happen.
What if Nigerian police was referring to COVID status? Please. It's not everybody that can be locking up.
We didn't ask for interpretation.
And I didn't get this power story.
Let's just talk about the major headline, NCDC.
Please. Yesterday, according to the presidential task force, they were addressing that there's a high demand by companies now to test all their staff before they reopen. And because of that, there's a high-rise demand now for rapid test kits in the market, for black market for it. So they are worried, they are raising concerns. And I felt that by now we would have, ramped that up because we've gotten donors. Nobody has accounted for the donated kits and all that.
They're saying the test kits cannot give you a valid. They can tell you if you have been infected or if you've been exposed, but they can't tell you if you are positive. So that we should stop using
that and go to the health centers.
And go to the health centers.
And we have 29 testing centers actually within the country, so we shouldn't actually patronize these black market.
There was the Kogi has now tested two positive, and I actually watched the Commissioner of Health
in Kogi State.
Kogi State really blasting them that is a lie, that NCDC, they want to come and test them. They say that there's nothing like that. If they know the way the NCDC just carried those people and took them to Abuja and made them test positive.
Them by force. For real?
Meanwhile, NCDC is saying, no, that's not what happened. The guys were ill. They went to the hospital, so they took... They tested them for COVID and
they got the results.
So
okay, let's move on.
The power distribution companies sued the federal government for interfering in what they call their own corporate business activities. And they've gone to court to get an injunction to stop the federal government from further interfering in what they call their corporate business activities. I hope that this back and forth with them will not kill us with the Siemens deal in view.
Okay, let's move on to Vanguard. Budget 2020, FG in fresh bid to borrow 5.5 trillion naira. Edo, Ondo, Oyo, Bauchi, Ebonyi, 3 others get new CPs. DJ Cuppy to Apple is now Apple's music show host. Fantastic. Congratulations to her. Additional Obasanjo writes African leaders to resist bid to hijack Africa Development Bank. Edo 2020 APC local government chairman fault waiver for Eze Yamu. And COVID-19 test kits now being sold at black market. We mentioned that already. Okay, let's talk about the major headline, and I want to take additional story.
President, you know, because of our deficits in this 2020's budget, has approached the House of Reps for a further 5.5 trillion naira loan to, you know, to offset and infrastructure deficits again in the country. I'm hoping that, and he has said that Nigeria can handle this, that we are not going to be further enslaved like that ahead. Not is what per se with this particular loan.
Right.
My concern is, yes, we've always been told that we'll spend our way out of recession, we need to borrow, but if we're not borrowing and deliberately spending it on what is needed, we should not borrow. But this loan is distributed between the Islamic Development Bank, the African Development Bank,
IMF.
the IMF, and the World Bank.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to take the African Development Bank. Former President Obasanjo has written other countries within Africa to rally around the president of the African Development Bank, that's Mr. Adesina. He said that we must have a continental support for the embattled but celebrated administrator who had earlier been acquitted by the requisite authorities. And I'd like to quote him again here. He said, it's also critical that we emphasize the need for Africa Development Bank to remain an Africa-focused development bank, rather than one which serves interests outside Africa. So he's implying that everybody in Africa, all the president's leaders must rally around this man and show that they've done the appropriate requisite investigation that has already exonerated him, and he should be left alone at this time. Okay, moving on now to the paper. The papers are really thick today.
They are congratulating themselves.
Their president,
they are congratulating themselves. I'm just confused.
The whole for the past
100 days.
Papers are very light. Suddenly,
my road, Akute, Alagbole, all that area, the road. No. Why are they congratulating themselves after 1 year?
Okay, Nigerian Tribune. Buhari seeks approval for 5.5. We talked about that. That's another story. Buhari creates additional police zonal commands. 15 die in Bauchi canoe accident. 74 feared killed as bandits attack Sokoto communities. 21 years of civil rule gains pains prospects. Governors to engage AGF over autonomy for states, legislature and judiciary. INEC has powers to deregister political parties, court rules. And Oyo APC begins reconciliation of aggrieved members. Okay, let's start with Buhari creating zonal.
In a memo titled Force Reorganization, which is supposed to accommodate this community policing we are all clamoring for, the president has directed the Inspector General of Police, the AIGs of Police, and the Force Secretary and Commissioners of Police in the 36 states and the Federation, and the FCT and other formations in the country to expand and create additional zones, which will, of course, accommodate those areas that were earlier mentioned that were supposed to be covering for the community policing deficit that we had. Yes, basically that's what.
Okay, moving on to the Daily Trust. How bandits killed over 70 in Sokoto. Picture here, May 29 special edition. APC manifesto questions over Buhari's key campaign promises. Other diseases killing Nigerians more than COVID-19, says federal government. And FG Obasanjo expressed support for additional. Okay, let's take two stories here. The major headline and then the COVID-19.
So quickly, the residents of some communities in Sokoto, Sabon, Birni local government area of Sokoto, have recounted how over 70 of their inhabitants were killed in a bandit attack. I'll quickly take that with the defense headquarters, the spokesperson for defense headquarters saying in another paper that the bandits are now, traveling across states. So whenever when the force is felt in areas where they are presently working, like the northeast and the north central, the bandits start to travel. So they were suggesting that, of course, they are on top of it, but bandits are spreading their tentacles to other states. And,
what alarmed me about that story was that the presidency had said they are going to release the armed forces to battle the bandits. And I'm wondering, armed forces, is it not police matter?
But,
it's not a military matter now. It's not a military matter now. These are bandits. Right. Unless there is something that we don't know.
Let's move on to the nation. We have very little time left. The nation, federal government, many Nigerians dying of common ailments. Buhari Obasanjo Africa Development Bank board back additional. New chiefs for Edo Ondo as police gets new structure. Man City Arsenal clash as Premiership returns. Okay, let's talk about the fact that Nigerians are dying of other common ailments.
The Secretary to the Federal Government, while addressing, was talking about how, because everybody's focused on COVID and because hospitals are worried about COVID, they have left Nigerians to help themselves with other ailments. And this, of course, can account for the number of deaths. You know, the Kanu case and the Nasarawa case of number of deaths that we had were unexplained to be exactly COVID. Right. He is suggesting that because people were turned back, most people went to their homes, and some of them might have died from other other health issues, and not exactly COVID. I have experienced that.
We're actually compiling because we've gotten lots of reports of people who have died, who have gone to the hospitals, and the hospitals have intentionally rejected them. In fact, so we're going to do that show on Tuesday.
Some private hospitals are resorting to virtual consultation with their patients to continue treatment. I think that's the way to go. Like my mother's hospital, that they just refused to allow us, and she has an appointment that we have not met because she's told to just go and wait it out at home.
No, but don't you think it is time that the federal government and state governments and everybody, the private hospitals, pull their resources together?
Exactly.
If it's to supply PPE to all these private hospitals.
At a subsidized rate for private hospitals, for their businesses.
So that they can actually admit patients.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't blame them for not wanting to admit. I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, they are businesses. They should provide for themselves.
True.
Yes, they should.
True. They make money.
Not all of us that will follow on government. Those of them that are under HMO.
How much money are they making, really?
They are making money.
In this country, we don't have HMOs that are effective. Doctors are being owed. Sometimes they're paid highly discounted treatments. So sometimes you just feel like, how much are they really earning in this
so
country?
like Nima said, they subsidized rates, because you see, you cannot look. If you decide to be a doctor, you take the Hippocratic oath. Your oath is to save lives,
and also not to die either.
We didn't say it's to die. That's why I say supply your staff with PPE.
Unfortunately, that's all we can take.
And they say you can follow the guidelines.
Today we are celebrating, guys. I know as much as this is an important issue, as I said, this is something we've gotten lots of reports on this one, especially, and our producers are working really hard to gather as many stories as possible and try to see what we can do maybe by Tuesday and do a proper show where we can talk to the right agencies, right parastatals, the right government officials who can ensure that patients are being attended to at the hospitals, even regardless of their condition, because many people actually they feel helpless.
You wanted good news. They want to open the airport soon. Yay! They said they're opening the airport soon. And my daughter will come back home now.
Let her please do 14 days quarantine.
Don't worry about that one.
Hey, please, she's coming from the UK. Let's go on a break.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, okay, so
Eric zone.
We're going to break. When we come back, we'll begin our celebrations for the 7th year anniversary. And also, many governors are also doing their 1 year anniversary today. Yeah, others are doing 5 years anniversary. So we might be speaking to one or two of them just to congratulate them. It's a day of joy, happiness, and hopefully by God's grace, we can continue to celebrate in our homes. Let's go on a break. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So today we're just celebrating, and we'll start the celebration by showing you some past episodes so we can all reminisce on how the show was started and impacted our lives so far. Watch this. Because it's our Wellness Tuesday, we're going to fuse African dance and Afrobeat to get aerobics. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Move your waist.
Halfway now.
Stop and shake your bum. Shake your bum. Well done, Chewbacca.
Thanks for staying with us. We have with us the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Mrs. Aisha Buhari. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to all of the young ladies. Actually, the way it is now in the country, every aspect needs a help. That's why I decided to spread my help, cut across. But basically, for every first lady or wife of the governor or wife of the president, as you're all aware that we don't have any budget, we don't have any constitutional role to play. It is an informal status, but basically very strong.
Over the years, women have been relegated to the background in issues affecting country in politics and lawmaking. Report has it that women are advocating for 35% affirmative action for women as ministers or commissioners in the Constitution. Well, however, we have with us a phenomenal woman who is doing her own in her own scope of life. So we have Mrs. Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Welcome to the show, madam.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
So,
I'm honored to be here. Actually, honored to be here. Each time, just look at the women talking and to say I'm very proud of you for what you are doing. But at times, your topic, the day I told Moriah the last time, it was talking about what would men see in their housemates or something. And then I thought, why didn't you bring the man to ask? Why are you discussing? You should bring a man to ask that question. I think you have to do it, Oliver.
We'll try to do it.
They will tell you, not the things you are talking about. At least from experience, I can tell you that. You have to call a man to sincerely tell you why.
Recently, Nigeria was ranked to be the second worst in power in 2017. However, the Nigerian government have given an indication that it will soon review power plans in the country to enable governments to restructure their ownership and capacity to deliver value. Joining us on the show is the Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola. Welcome to the show again.
Thank you for having me again.
So in the last few months, we have seen some relatively impressive improvement in power because the reports are that people are using their generators less. I know in my own personal experience, I've used my generators somewhat less, but still, there's still issues of power.
I remember when this show started and how starry-eyed you all are.
Yes.
And now how much better you have clearly become. And I know I will say it very quickly. I won't pretend like you.
Thank you, sir.
But the point is, this is an evolution. This is something we've done for 60 years. And even in the old NEPA days, many people didn't have meters. We just connected directly. Right. So, and metering people is a daily, complex safety process. I can't meter you if I don't get to your house. I need to come in. I need to come and measure all the equipment that you have. I need to go back and then plot you into my database and then come and install your meter properly because this is safety equipment. And that just takes time.
Thanks for staying with us. He is a Nollywood actor, hip-hop rapper, songwriter, and recording artist who is probably known as Igwe Tupac. He has been in the industry for a decade, but recently became more popular with I Deserve Some Accolades. Welcome, Charles Okocha in the building.
Yo. First and first, I'd like to introduce myself. For those who don't know me, I go by the name Charles Okocha, aka Jigaman, aka Igwe Tupac, aka Prince Ubak, aka J-Boy, aka it is what it is. You know how it is. Your money is my money, your bank account is my bank account. Aka Your Money TVC made last year. And all this. So my brother Billy, aka Mr. Amoshine, Mr. Shove It Up, aka Mr. Nunu, currently Mr. Accolades, and aka you already know, currently Mr. Adenini, aka Mr. Poo Poo. Let's go.
You have plenty AKs.
The guy is the hype man, right?
Yeah, right here is my undisputed #1 hype man we got in the whole wide world, man.
Oh, we global now.
You can beat that.
Okay, I have to ask you, I know I was reading about you, because I know recently Laura Ikeji wrote a book on Instagram, how you can be successful. And I went to your Instagram page and I saw you have over 600,000. How are you making money? I mean, Laura has given us this. How are you making money? I mean, Laura has given us this brief that if you do so well on Instagram, you can make money. Are you making money? Are they paying is it paying your bills?
It's paying my bills.
Really?
It's paying my bills.
Like I'm making a lot. Like I'm so fresh and cocoa clean like that.
It is showing.
On Instagram.
So fresh and cocoa clean like that.
In a situation whereby the side chick is the same sex.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I have this. I was going to say, I was going to say this. This guy got married. They moved to Ibadan. Then 2 years later, they started having issues. And everybody was like, because when something happens, my people like, the woman. So the woman was like, I need to speak up because, you know. And then she spoke up. And then they found out that the guy said, oh, baby, I love you so much. I don't want you to stress yourself. So I'm going to bring in someone to help you. You want to drive, you want to wash the car, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? Women check harder and smarter. If your husband has a moment of weakness and he slept with someone else, please, I am not saying, I'm not supporting cheating. Please try and understand him and forgive him.
Okay, moving on.
You need to move. That is it.
But
if you're a man, do not dedicate your time and your money to somebody outside your marriage, getting houses, dedicating your time to them. That person is no longer your child. I see the person as your mistress.
Cuckoo marry second wife.
Cuckoo marry second wife.
And
if you are a woman and you feel your husband is a serial cheater, I'm just giving you a good news this morning. Look at me. It can never change. That is
it. Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Interesting. Oh my goodness. So just a snippet of some of our top guests that we've had the past 7 years. There have been so many more. We've had the former governors. We had quite a number of commissioners, quite a number of celebrities join us.
Even royalties.
Even royalties. Obalake
yes.
has been with us. So we've quite had a few, but what are your thoughts, YK, on this?
My goodness.
I really wanted to see some of the reaction. I didn't see me on the reaction. But
that's what I can remember in that one. We're global now. I remember that guy. We're global now. He's a poo-poo. And a poo-poo.
YK. But I would have loved to see more of YK's action because YK brings this energy. This energy that you can't find anywhere else on the show. And that's one of the things, the reason why people love the show, because of that. You have this originality that, in fact, YK, you're just a whole different vibe.
I'm telling you.
A whole total vibe.
Oh my God.
There was a way she even responded to the going global guy.
Yes.
YK wanted to fall off her seat.
Yes, I remember clearly.
You guys have to go back and watch that episode.
We need to watch it. Even the princess episode. I remember YK getting up at some point. We were together and she was standing there. She was like, I'm out. I pack my load. I run. I was like, seeing that episode again because I don't know. I don't think I've watched more episodes of Your View on YouTube than as much as I've watched that princess. Everybody in Lagos for the next 3 months was sending me that link.
I'm telling you.
Princess
I'm telling you.
Princess on that particular
I traveled not long after that. I was still getting videos.
Let me go on a quick break. When we come back, we're talking to the other ladies of Your View, get their thoughts on our anniversary. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So we have to specially thank Mr. Olatunde Ajayi and Mrs. Fumilola Ajayi. They live in the US and they paid for this beautiful cake. We're going to show up their picture a bit later. Thank you so much. God bless you. We love you for thinking of us all the way from the US, sending us this lovely cake.
Yes.
So we have with us Tokpe Makodige in the building. Topsy Tops, how you doing? Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Same to you. Same to us. I'm doing good.
We wish you could have been here.
Abi Koro has caused this wahala.
Yes, usually every year we all come together and have one show, but unfortunately the ladies can't be here. But tell us, give us your goodwill message.
So, my goodwill message to Your View would be that so far the ladies have become a beacon of hope for women, Black women, Africans, Nigerians. And I pray that that will continue to shine, that Your View show will remain a platform and spread the message of possibility, of the potential of women to be all that they can be and the fact that they can balance their lives all together. So that's my goodwill message for Your View, that we will continue to shine that light. We will continue to find us inspiring. Whoever comes on the show would still embody that light and the values we stand for, regardless.
Thank you, Tokwe.
Amen.
Amen, amen. We'll be talking to BC also, and I think Mariam. We should be connecting with them. So Tokwe, I mean, we've shared this story of how Tokwe started the show with $1,000,001 time, but Tokwe has actually grown. One of the greatest things I love about the fact that Tokwe has been one of those that have grown really, really tremendously from this show, and she's built her own career. Now she's a role model to so many young people out there. She's a growth, she calls herself a growth coach. Yeah, that's her new thing. And I think it's really, really, I think it's so cute and I like it. Growth coach, which is great. So she helps you grow. She's interested in your growth. And we've seen that so many times. I think we're trying to get in BC. BC, she'll be on the phone in a moment.
But Tokwe has gone?
Yes, Tokwe is off.
Oh.
What are your memories of Tokwe?
Tokwe. Tokwe is Madam Latecomer.
Tokwe, you see yourself?
No, like, aside that, really,
no, I mean, you asked me my memories, and number one is she's Madam Latecomer. I love her hair. When she's in the African way, I love
one in the picture, beautiful.
Like that one in the picture.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think she has a lot of her political view.
Right.
You know, her views politically are very apt.
Yes.
You know,
that's where you got that feedback? Nice.
She doesn't...
she'd be happy to get that feedback from you.
She doesn't... It's not about party for her.
Right.
It's about who is doing the right thing,
right.
which is a good thing, I think.
Nima, you've not told us about you're telling us about your story and everything. Tell us about yours and then we'll come to talk.
No, enough of us. Then we'll get back to the ladies. Enough of myself, my story. Because it's not about me. One thing about Your View is that we've all grown over the years. I call us iron. You know, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Being on the show, I remember when Jumoke was here, it was just encountering what Jumoke would say in the morning that I'll prepare for the other side. Yeah. So that's really brought me out, sharpened my skills. So, and seeing Tokwe, following Tokwe online, what Tokwe does, like you said, is about growth.
Yes.
She's not claiming to be the knowledge of it all.
Yes.
She's only just, you know, while she's growing, trying to grow other people along with herself.
Fantastic.
That's how I understand what she does. And a lot of influence that she's gained.
BC is on the phone. Morning, BC. Abiajulu in the building. Abiajulu.
See,
Happy anniversary, BC.
Can I quickly interrupt and say, hands up for the producers of Your View. For the pictures they selected this morning of yourself and Tokwe, you're so beautiful in that picture. Just check the picture again. See your beautiful face. Oh, Malicha. Fine girl.
So tell us, give us a very quickly, goodwill message.
Yeah. Okay, congratulations to every one of us.
Yes.
Your View has been a wonderful platform.
Yes.
For me, it has not just been a platform, it's family.
Yes.
Your View has been family. Your View has helped me to grow. Your View has helped me to know who I am, to know the capacities that I have that I didn't believe I had before. Your View has helped me bring them out. And to all the ladies for all the support, the feedback, you know, just helping me grow from one stage to the other. I really appreciate you. Fantastic. And to you, Morayo, you have built a legacy without even knowing that you have built one, really. That is what a lot of people, you know, go through all of their lives to find life coaches to help them build something that would outlive them. You built this even without knowing, even without looking that you have built it. So congratulations once again. Your View lives on. Even if you retire tomorrow, Nima retires, YK retires, everybody goes and I go.
That's our desire.
Your View lives on, and that is the real deal.
Thank you, BC.
Everybody.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Honestly, if we had known that this show would be this successful, YK, would have done some things in the early days. We were just doing our show. Yes, now we would have done some serious things, but we just felt, let's just do this show. Let's just start. They used to call us Olobel Oloko.
When we said that,
Mr. Lemmy, I can never not appreciate Mr. Lemmy. Mr. Lemmy was our former CEO, and he stood by us. Mr. Lemmy will call us, counsel us, guide us, and he was our defender. When they're calling him from Abuja, when they start calling, those ladies said these things. Mr. Lemmy said, don't worry, I'll handle this. We now call us, give morale. they are calling me. Please take it easy.
Right. You know, the good thing about Mr. Lemmy was that he would watch the show.
Yes.
The feedback was about you.
Yes.
Whenever he's talking, he doesn't give general feedback. If he's talking about Nima, I always know when I'm the one guilty.
Yes.
And he will say to you, I watched the show. And those are the kind of people. I must also shout out to Mr. Babatunde Rajifashola for those kind of feedbacks. Feedbacks were personal. It wasn't you ladies, because those people that come and I feel that's bullying.
Yes.
When you say you ladies,
What
you don't
you
really.
did.
But people who watch the show know what this will do, this will
Let me acknowledge a few other people, so don't forget.
as well.
I think RDJ too.
I was going to mention RDJ and let me just talk about the two of them.
Yes.
You see, Mr. Lemmy, what I love about him is his humility.
Yes.
He was humble. You had access to him all the time.
Yes.
You could just walk into his office and he will sit you and he will advise you. Mr. Lemmy, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
RDJ in the building. RDJ helped us with our elocution.
It's proper pronunciation.
Our uprightness. You have to comport
in fact, when some people say honor on this thing, I'm sure if RDJ is watching, he's just cringing.
He's actually always watching. And he sends me some feedback
when I joined the show, I came in, like I always say, I play calm. I never thought, this opportunity would happen. I just came because I thought I would. And when I got on the show, I was like, that's not the lady I saw at your audition. I need the oomph. You might give me the oomph, and I'll go back, what is oomph?
RDJ was amazing. And we cannot
He's
but acknowledge Mr. Lukman Musa.
Oh!
Mr. Musa. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mr. Musa and I sat down and created this show, the concept it is. We literally, when I mentioned the show to him, he went home, thought about it, and said, let us sit down together. And we sat down, and all the various, thought about it, and let us sit down together. And we sat down, and all the various segments was created. Mr. Musa, Fumi, I think Yinka, Jidedudun, I can't remember who else was there in the earlier, but Mr. Musa really was the one that insisted that we put the paper review, which actually has been our edge over quite a number of other shows. So thank you so much, Mr. Musa, for being there from the beginning. And he supported, he and Mr. Lemmy were the one that said, no, we're doing this against all odds. He said, Murayo, I'm ashikini, ma worry. And I thank God for both of them. I think Mariam is on now. Mariam, are you there? Oh, she's not online. So we're going to go on a break.
Are we going on a break? Because I want to talk about Mr. Musa.
Please go ahead.
He brought me onto the show.
Yes, please go ahead.
He called me and he was just like, I'd been thinking of doing a show with a friend of mine, and then he calls me and says, come, can you come? I didn't think anything of it. I drove down here that day. He talked about the show. I met you, and, I cannot but be grateful.
Yes,
I cannot but be grateful for him even thinking about me. And, because I'd known him before the show.
Yes, he told us. He told me that because when we were specifically looking for people who were down to earth. We didn't want any journalists at the time. We didn't want any celebrities. We wanted just regular women who can come and speak the truth based on how they know it, and then bring in experts to either help them amplify or to further educate. That was the objective of the show, and that's what we did. And so YK was the right person at the time because she was somebody people respected as a woman of the streets. Yes, she's down to earth. People know her. People had access to her. So wanted to bring her in. And also she was Fela's daughter, and she had that credibility of, listen, Omo Fela, she will speak truth to power, and that's why one of the reasons we brought her on. Okay, let's go on a break. When we come back, we were told by our producer that we have good messages from lots of people. So we're going to be playing those messages for us. I have not seen them. I don't know who sent the messages, but the producers did tell us that quite a few important notable people sent us messages. So we'll play that after this break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Hi, we're told Miriam is on the phone. Miriam, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Happy anniversary! So give us your good message.
Yeah, I do. First of all, I would like to say a big congratulations to each and every one of us. I mean, this is a huge milestone. They say 7 is the year of perfection, so this is a perfect time to celebrate. Mariah, thank you so much for, just taking a bold step and picking someone who had zero skills, zero TV experience, and you just saw something in me and you gave me an opportunity, and I thank you. And so because of that, as a person, my confidence has grown a whole lot in the 2 years I've been on the show. I'm so happy also for the friendship that I have formed with all the ladies. And then, you know, as a platform, it's opened me up also to so many opportunities. And then you have people call you, share their life with you, share their problems. They sort of trust you because you're on this platform. And it's really humbling, you know, and a great honor. So I just pray that this year will be the beginning of even many more successes that we'll be celebrating.
Amen.
I love you guys, one after the other. Thank you to all our producers. They work so hard to make us look good. Yes. Thank you all the cameramen that make sure that they get our right angles, and our makeup artists, every one of us, part of the crew. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. For the love. Thank you so much, Mariam. So that was actually my closing speech to thank everybody, but don't worry, we'll still get to it, but thank you so much. So we're going to be playing a few good messages. Because of time, I heard we have about 15, so we'll try to rush them in as soon as we can so that we can wrap up the show. But I'm told that we can start playing that now. But whilst we're waiting for that, let me, okay. Oh, wow. Who is that? Oh, Mr. Ayuba.
Happy anniversary, your view. Happy anniversary, your view. Happy anniversary, your view on TVC. Happy anniversary, your view. My name is Adewale Ayuba. Happy anniversary, your view on TVC. 7th year's anniversary. Wow, it's not a joke. We thank God for this. May you people live to do more by His grace. Amen. And I thank the good hand behind this beautiful program. I want you people to continue the good work. Congratulations one more time.
Thank you. Hello everybody, my name is Aralola Olamuyiwa. You know me as Ara, the foremost female talking drummer of international repute. I'd like to say a happy anniversary to your view on TVC. Wow, 7 years already. I remember I was still on your program on my birthday, January 23rd. It was beautiful, and I've been on your program like 2 other times. It's one of those beautiful moments on TV, discussing with fellow babes intelligently, and of course, adding value to our society at large. I congratulate you for a job well done. I congratulate you for a beautiful 7 years on TV. And of course, your program touches us in various ways. Of course, could be, well, sometimes controversial, like you put me on the hot seat at some point. You know you did. Okay.
Happy 7th anniversary to your view. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for always bringing smiles to people's faces. And thank you for your consistency. You know, you guys are wonderful. You rock. Happy 7th anniversary again to you from King Mike Aremu. God bless you.
My name is Prince Rotimi Agunsoye, representing Koshofe Federal Constituency of Lagos. I am celebrating you ladies for the good job you are doing for our great nation. In a way, you are contributing your quota to the development of the nation. As you celebrate your 7th year in the job, I pray that God will continue to be with you. God will continue to enlarge your coast. And the wisdom and knowledge you require to do the job, God will continually give it to you. God be with you. Peace.
My name is Abdul Hamid Salah, popular known as Dula. I am the Executive Chairman, Shumul Local Government. Happy 7th anniversary, your view, on TVC. You ladies have been wonderful for over the years. I am using this medium to congratulate you ladies and the entire production crew for a job well done in the last 7 years. Happy anniversary.
I am Dr. Idiat Oluranti Adebule, immediate past Deputy Governor of Lagos State. Your view has been running on TVC for 7 years. That is a big deal. First, let me congratulate all the ladies of Your View for achieving this milestone. And I say thank you to them for the gift of a captivating, educative, informative, and entertaining morning show. And for also showing to the world that Nigeria has cerebral, knowledgeable, consistent, and down-to-earth women who can project the views of Nigerians on all issues of national importance through a creative program like Your View. I join millions of Nigerians to congratulate you on this occasion of your 7th anniversary on the screen. And I pray that God will continue to.
Well done to the ladies of Your View.
Past and present.
Wow, 7 years, no joke. Keep up the good work. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
It's amazing to be told that Your View is clocking 7 years already, meaning they started 7 years ago. It's looked like yesterday. A hearty congratulations to Morayo and her crew, of course to the producer, the director, the entire guests that had featured on Your View. I've been there once or twice, and I really enjoy watching the program. The essence of programming really as a broadcaster is to ensure that whatever content you produce out must be very rich, must be enlightening, must be educative, must be entertaining, and of course must be informative. I must say those 4 basic ingredients I find in Your View. And so congratulations, and we wish you many.
My name is Alaji Musiba Akisoya, popular MC Ulomo. Wishing Your View happy 7th anniversary. God bless you, God be with you, inshallah. Thank you very much.
Happy 7th anniversary to Your View TVC. God bless you, Professor Adeyeye.
Hello, good morning, and I want to wish the crew and the team of Your View a very wonderful 7th anniversary. 7 years doing the same thing has been wonderful, and you don't know the impact you are having on Nigerians. Your contribution, your investigative journalism, you're looking at every topic in depth without bias or taking side. Once again, I wish you a nice anniversary, and I hope that by the time you'll be celebrating your 8, 9, 10, the program will have improved. The program will be one of the best programs on our TVs in Nigeria. Once again, congratulations, and thank you for doing a good job.
Hey, what's up, my people, man? Two Baba there. So I want to say, man, one love, congratulations, big up, kudos to the ladies of Your View. 7 years, man. No be joke, man. Thank you, guys. More grease to your elbow. Good.
Wow. Woo! Two-Face MC Oluomoke.
Yes, so
it's a lie. I was shocked.
I saw it. I was shocked myself.
The former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Adebule. Thank you so much for everybody who has sent messages. Adewale Ayuba. I mean, I was surprised. And I'm told now that we have the governor of where? Governor of Osun State. Governor Boyega Oyetola. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Carol, thank you so much for calling in, sir.
Congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
You are doing a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Nigerians are very proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Keep it up. God bless you.
God bless you, sir. So much, thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice of him to call in. That's so, I mean, I don't even know what to say. But let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. I'm told that we have more good messages. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello?
Welcome back to Your View.
Welcome. Thanks for staying with us. So Nima was going to talk about the good messages.
The good messages, yes. I particularly appreciated them so more because I remember this interview. I was here and they brought out streets. And I was shocked to see Two-Face. Yeah. We've always tried to get Two-Face. I remember Jumoke always trying to contact him, and he'll be like, it's because it's early morning and, you know, their performances then was usually at night. I'm hoping that maybe we'll get him to do a live phone-in now that we're on a total lockdown eventually. But I'm shocked that he knows the show, as he also watches the show. Great.
Fantastic. I'm told that we have the chairperson, Nigeria Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa. Good morning.
Good morning, lovely ladies of the view. First of all, I'm not chairperson, I'm chairman.
Chairman.
But I'm a woman, doesn't make me...
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
There's no
chairman. Okay, ma'am.
Good morning. You know, I'm so proud of you ladies. Thank you. You know, coming from the broadcast industry, I have to tell you, and I'm not being hypocritical about this, you've done very well. You've changed the face of television in Nigeria. I tell you, everybody watches your program, there will be criticism, but it should make you stronger. Yes. But whatever you have done, I'm sure now you're 7, but of God, this program will lead to the 70 and even outlive all of you.
Amen.
Now,
Amen.
That's our desire. That you will leave. I'm proud of all you girls.
Thank you.
Proud of what you do. And you know, the selection, each one of you in your own way brings some distinction and character to everything you do. You've been unbiased. You yap us when you need to yap us. You praise us.
Well, I'm sure you don't like it when we yap you, Sha. I'm sure you don't like it when we yap you.
What? As long as you're saying the truth. It doesn't matter. And then, you know, being in government, criticism is important, constructive criticism, which you give, constructive criticism. You know, so I appreciate you. I love you all. And I pray you grow from strength to strength. God bless
you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You know, I have to speak to that. There's a part she said that every single person on Your View brings their own distinct qualities. And that's why I never try to compare anybody to anybody, because we are all unique in our different ways. And God did it so well that he just brought amazing people to Your View. Your View itself is an entity on its own, minus all of us, because all of us will leave one day. Yes. And we like to watch Your View in our house where the new set of ladies are handling the show. But the truth is that we all bring our strengths to this show. And that's one of the things that make this show very, very hard to replicate. I mean, some people have tried. There's nothing wrong in that, please. The more you replicate, the better, because there's got to be room for everybody to grow. We all got to shine. Everybody's got to shine. So we're happy that more shows are coming up, like this format. We see people replicate this format. We support you. We celebrate you. Thank you for doing a good job, because the idea is that we must continue to speak. Women must speak, and that's what it's about. YK?
Well, I think one of the things is that women have found a voice. Yeah. And that is important. So even if there are other shows and it's women, it's great because women have found a voice. Yes. And that's what I just love, that, you know.
But it's also very great that we showed that it was possible. You know, that's idea of Lobelo local conversation.
Yes.
We merged it well with, you know, more serious, important conversations. People were shocked. I remember the first feedback when I went to one of the secretariats was that, how can you people even think of talking about it? I said, well, these conversations happen, and we have an idea of how it happens. Yeah. We also have opinions, and so we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
so
I'm told that we have a video from Honorable Tunde Brahimo. Our producer just informed me. Yes, let's see that video.
Good morning. Tunde Brahimo is my name, and it is indeed my singular honor and pleasure to congratulate the crew and the production team of Your View, that popular flagship magazine program on our darling TVC, Television Continental. Morayo Afolabi Brown and the rest of the elegant, diligent, intelligent ladies who delight our morning every working day, giving us educative, informative, entertaining, and topical issues that are trending in our society on a daily basis. I congratulate you. 7 years. It's not a joke. 7 good years doing the same thing in a better way. So I thank you very much for being contributory to the progress and development of our polity, with your well thought out and well delivered program. And I wish you many more successes and sustainable development in your personal and official lives.
Thank you so much, Honorable Tony Brimo. Before I'm told that we have a performance and an artist is going to join us in a moment. But before that, I have to take this moment to thank our producers. And let's try to do that one by. Yes. I'll start with Mr. Konla and Real Show. Mr. Konla, thank you so much. Dolapo Maradesa, he's always there supporting us. Bolaji Ogoli, Bumi Omokeowa, Okpeshen Jobi, the makeup artist, all of them. There are like so many of them. We can't mention all of them. The cameraman.
Regina Wumi.
Ada, Justina,
Nkechi,
Nkiru,
Ajoke, a few others. Then the studio managers, I cannot but mention Mr. Akin. Editors, Mr. Taiwo, and our editor, Mr. Roland, Bomi.
All our former cameramen. Yes. They were there at the beginning. Who go, present ones.
Mr. K, Mr. Kayode.
Anyway. Omishore, all of them, different names.
All the cameramen.
All of you.
Oh yeah, show me.
All right, I'm told we have a clip from, I think, our
awards.
Yes.
We really do make our own noise, blow our own trumpet, but we have a lot of awards to show for the number of years that we've been on the show. In fact, there was a particular year, too many awards for for what we've been doing. I remember when in 2014, I think, when Mrs. Abike Dabiri was on the show, she was like, you people are doing so much. And I'm just seeing plenty awards for you people. And, I said to her, award again. But that year alone, the awards were too many for us to even attend. Some were, sending it down.
We have so many awards.
For all those who have taught us worthy of acknowledgement.
Okay, so I'm told that we have Korede Bello in the building, going to be celebrating us with some music. Hi, Korede!
Hello. Oh, my goodness, you've grown since the last time you were on the show. You've become an old man.
Yes, sir.
He took his afro.
Yes. Go ahead.
I think something's wrong with his audio.
Oh, there's something wrong with the audio. Okay, I have Dr. Arogudade also on the phone. Good morning, Doc. Also on the phone. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
How are you? Thanks for calling in.
Yes, I just want to say congratulations to your View crew.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And to say that what they are doing is important for two reasons. First, they help to make those in power accountable by bringing relevant people from authority when there are burning national issues affecting the police, affecting the government, and affecting the ordinary citizens. So from time to time, we have seen them bringing police officers. We have seen them bringing governors. I think that helps accountability. The other thing they have also done is to help provide credible information in this age of fake news. So when something happens and you bring people who can speak authoritatively to those issues as experts, like medical doctors, it also helps to clear issues in the minds of the public. For the members, it's good to see Morayo anchoring this program, being a daughter of Alawa Kabashorun, who was a very...
Thank you very much, sir.
From that call, I just want to thank a lot of our callers that started in the beginning. Yes. Yakub, Reverend Dominic, there was a Mazi, I can't remember.
Yes, Mazi. Yes. But, yes. Yakub, we must say, in fact, we must bring Yakub to this set.
He's been on the show
before. Yes, he's been there, but new people don't know Yakub, but they're always asking of Yakub. So Yakub, you have to come back and visit us. But definitely thank you so much for everybody who has made this show what it is. It's 7 years. We're about to start another year. We're told that Korede is back. Korede, your goodwill message so we can wrap up. Korede?
Korede? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning. My goodwill message is that God is still winning on this platform, and I'm so proud of I can officially call this program My View because, it's from my perspective. So congratulations, more wins, and I pray God please
thank you.
Keep, providing you with more knowledge and more heart. Thank you guys for entertaining us.
Thank you very much, Korede.
I thought you were singing. Oh, yeah, sing. I don't get a lot.
God, win. I don't get a lot. Thank you so much, Korede. You know, what Korede said was so interesting because everybody calls this show My View, Our View, Their View, all sorts of
The View.
You know, but we love you all. Thank you so much. We just wanted today to be
I mean, I go to England and people know me. They stop me on the road.
Imagine England.
They stop me on the road. Ah, excuse me. Are you that person on? Yes, it's me. I must hug you.
YK, we must go to Maryland together, and all of us must enter because the fans we have in US, Maryland, is crazy. We have to go to Maryland one of these days. We plan a trip there, and we have quite a lot of fans there. We love everybody in the US. Thank you. UK, different countries, Dubai, Australia, Serbia. I'm like, Serbia, okay. You know, so many countries. Austria.
Ghana.
Yes. Ghana, you know. Thank you. Dubai. South Africa. We get calls from South Africa. Thank you so much to the entire crew. Thank you. God bless you.
Our regular tweets, people, Bilkis Mafe, she's in South
Africa.
Andrew is in the UK. Ehi, I don't joke with you. As in,
thank you for watching.
So many of them have tweeted today.
Let's take a beautiful run off. We're going to run off first.
Okay.
Tunde Daudu says, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Just like yesterday, 7 years on the dot. Wishing you all more years of divine blessings of favor and unfailing God's protection all year round. You're taking one. I'll take
Phil Irobe says, happy 7th anniversary, Morayo, Nima, Yeni, Obi, Miriam, Tokwe. You've all done so well and created a program that is most watched and loved. I have followed and watched for 5 years and I'm still watching. Love you guys. Wish you all increasing on all sides as you celebrate.
Maverick Bushro says, congratulations on 7 years of your View TVC. 7 is indeed a perfect number. More years of perfection and awesomeness. Kudos to Atmoakabash for being such an amazing natural leader. Thank you, Adiani Kuti, for the life and energy you bring to the show. Congratulations to all the ladies. Take another one.
Okay. I have to roll. So somebody from Joshua Keowo or Darren, the FCA director, also wishes us happy anniversary. That's all we can take. I'm so sorry. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye for now.